Campfire question. Well,
did you miss the strum there?
where we answer your questions about life, the universe, philosophy, theology, and sewer hoses. Sorry.
That's probably what we're better at answering questions about.
Roger in KC asks, serious question. And does this happen? What keeps an evil person from going to a campsite, pulling up to an RV while the owner is away, hooking it up, and driving off with it? I'm not suggesting this as a method of RV acquisition. Thank you, Roger.
Yeah.
That is an excellent question.
In short, the answer is absolutely nothing.
No, truthfully, there's nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, there's absolutely nothing. I mean, except for people's personal conscience that would keep them from doing that.
The social contract.
Yeah. There are some things that you can implement in your travel trailer setup or fifth wheel setup that will significantly deter people from doing such.
That's right, and we actually use a trailer lock. It's by Proven Industries. If you're interested in one of these locks, we've done a video about it here on the old YouTubes, and we highly recommend this lock. It is a beast of a lock. It weighs about 10 pounds. And there will be a link, you guessed it, to this lock in the YouTube description for this video. If you need one of these locks, click that link and you'll see a list of them. They make them to fit a lot of different travel trailers.
Yeah, so they're custom fit to different styles, so it's not just a one size fits all.
And some people buy these little locks, and I've been guilty of this in the past.
Used them before.
You can get these little locks and lock down the latch on the trailer tongue, and that makes you feel all warm and fuzzy, like your trailer's protected, but it really accomplishes very little. You can lock the latch, but if you lock the latch, you're not really accomplishing that much, and that's because if you've watched our hitching video, you know that someone could get a hitch ball underneath your tongue and take away your trailer, even if the latch is locked down. So simply putting a pin through the latch lock is not really protecting your trailer properly. They can still steal it, even if that latch is locked down.
Yeah.
That's because there's still enough space in the tongue for that hitch ball to kind of do its job for a short distance, and then they would take your trailer somewhere and they would just break off that lock. So really the best way to protect it that I've seen is through one of these Proven Industries trailer locks. So.
Now, I don't know if we've ever heard of a story of a camper being stolen out of a campground. I can't think of one.
No. I mean, usually people are watching.
Yeah, the people know, like, oh, you're the person that goes with that camper. So if somebody else shows up, they would be suspicious of that. But, of course, people can always come in the middle of the night or, in times of day when the campground is quiet and maybe nobody would notice. But I've never heard of it happening. I'm sure it has at some point in time, but we've never had somebody tell us that that's happened to them. But we've heard from multiple people where they've had it stolen, like out of their driveway or out of a storage facility. Those seem to be the two places, you think, oh, I've got my camper stored at my house. Nobody's going to drive up to my house and steal it. But
while the homeowner is inside his house, a brazen act. Thieves casually make off with his trailer.
If you're away at work during the day, they can watch and just see what your pattern is. And when they figure out when you're not home, they hitch it up and drive away. And you're just sort of banking on a neighbor seeing it and reporting it. So that's kind of scary.
And frankly, your trailer may be even at more risk in a storage facility. So like if you're shopping for a storage place, you should probably ask them what kind of security measures they have in place.
Yeah.
Because, there have been situations where trailers have been stolen from storage facilities and, maybe there's a security camera that captures the thieves on camera, but whoop-de-doo.
Yeah.
You get to watch a video of your trailer being stolen. That doesn't necessarily get the trailer back.
Yeah. I would say we used to store a car at a storage facility in California that was really smart in the way that they allowed people in and out of the facility. It was a manned facility during the day, and you could come after hours until I think only like 9 p.m. And after 9 p.m. you had no access until the following morning at I think like 8 a.m. But if you came after hours, the only way that you got into your vehicle, if it was a car, boat, or RV, whatever, you have to scan your driver's license to get in and out. So they have a record of every driver's license that had come in and out. And of course, you had to be in their system to gain access. So I felt like that was a pretty secure facility. It wasn't one of these where it's just the gates open all day long during the day, come and go as you please. No, every person that came in and out had to have an ID that was scanned in their system, even when they were manned during the day. So you might want to look for something like that and make sure that it truly is a secure location. And, you know, even still, I would have a trailer lock on my rig if you have a travel trailer.
I think so. I think it's sort of cheap insurance, even though these Proven Industries locks are not exactly cheap. They are really high quality.
And they're not impenetrable.
No, nothing
But
is.
they would take so much effort to remove. It's not something that could be done without drawing a lot of attention to yourself.
And I think most thieves are going to move on to easier targets.
Right.
You know, if they see that you have one of these things in place,
it's too much
somewhere
effort.
else. Yeah.
It's not that it can't be done, it's just it's too much effort. You know, you also can get those wheel locks that would, you know, keep your wheel from being able to turn or roll. So that might be another option for people as well if you wanted another backup. I think anything that you can put in place to slow down a thief is worth it.
Also, Chihuahuas make fantastic guard dogs. Get a vicious 3.5 pound Chihuahua.
But you can't leave your Chihuahua in your trailer all the time, so that's good in theory.
Chihuahuas will kill them with cuteness.
Well, that's true. Or they might just want to take your Chihuahua, and then I would have to hunt them down and kill them.
Yeah, yeah, that's grounds for capital punishment.
Yeah. I would be going to prison at that point.
So, all right, great question, Roger. I hope we have been helpful in our answers. Mm-hmm. If you have a question you want to ask Long Long Honeymoon, post a comment. We're always scanning those comments for non-profane posts.
That's
and
right.
Every day we get at least one or two non-profane comments. So chime in.
There's a few more than that.
If you are new to our YouTube channel, please subscribe because there will be more campfire questions in the very near future. I guarantee it.
If you enjoyed this video, please click the thumbs up, share it with your friends because, you know, they need to get in on the Long Long Honeymoon action. I mean,
That's right.
It's not just for you.
It's
for
good
everybody.
to share. Didn't your mother
right.
teach you that?
That's right. So until next time, we hope you have a great day, and we are signing off with LOLOHO.
LOLOHO.
If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you disliked it, give it a thumbs down. Feel free to leave a comment. And of course, don't forget to subscribe.
We are about to go try to crank a car that's been sitting still for 2 years. And the cover is torn, sadly. It's dry rot. Apparently the cover is just dry rotted. I have a bit of a dirty car. Tires were filled with nitrogen. It's supposed to be less likely to leak over time. So, at least we have inflated tires. I'm sure they're probably flat spotted, but they're inflated. We are going to reconnect the battery now. And I'm gonna make a bold prediction. I'm gonna predict that this car is gonna fire right up. Like we just parked her here yesterday. That's my prediction. First, we reconnect the battery. Join me. Oh no. Now we use the wooden coat hanger. Push the battery doohickey over the terminal. All right. Now in theory, if the battery is good, she'll fire right up right now. Shall we try it? I think we should. Here goes. So here we go after 2 years, cranking the old Beamer. we go, yeehaw! You fired right up after 2 years. Don't you just love it? He's purring like a kitten.